The German capital of Berlin is a good setting for the new Volkswagen e-Golf. It is a big deal when Volkswagen presents the Golf as the electric version, because the Golf is the most sold car in Germany and also one of the most sold cars worldwide. Here in Berlin, the Golf cruises around the famous sights of the city. Starting here today in beautiful sunshine in Berlin, and we're at the historic airfield of Berlin Tempelhof. And we are looking at the exterior design first, and then we're taking here a very free acceleration on the field here. It isn't so different on the outside, the e-Golf, but here you see these blue elements. This is kind of the design scheme for it. Also inside the logo. It's very nice, I think. Very beautiful done. And we want to find out now if this car, this electric car, is also something for fun and not only for ecological thinking. We're trying it with the acceleration. Really a lot of fun to drive the car, and an electric car is not boring because you got the instant torque really at the acceleration, and also when turning it. This is kind of the top version of the Golf, so it's also, well, it's not very cheap, the car, 34,000 euros. You got the electric drive and you got the top interior trim level, but it's also very classy and a lot of fun to drive really. So we're moving inside the city now, and the first thing I realized, the whole car feels kind of light because you hear no sound from the engine, and you also got this instant acceleration, so it just feels like you're driving a car which weighs half or something like that. So that's a very unique feeling, I think. And so you got this one pedal feeling when driving. I lift the throttle and the car is kind of braking itself. And you just have to get used to this feeling, and then it becomes pretty normal. You usually don't need the brakes here when driving around the city. For example, like that, right light. Just for the very last bit I'm using the brake. By the way, here very nice visualizations in the GPS. Of course, when I want the range to last very long, I shouldn't accelerate too hard because that stresses the battery. But then again, I can reload it if I lift the throttle fast and early enough. Now you really have to learn it. Now I lifted it too early and then I don't really get to the red traffic light. So you really have to get a feeling how much the car is braking itself. Out in the countryside, it is all about the range. Volkswagen says the e-Golf has a range of 130 till 190 kilometers. Well, that's kind of the same also as the BMW i3, and also those both cars have almost the same price, 34,000 euros in Germany for the BMW i3 as well as for the e-Golf. And so Volkswagen is attacking BMW. However, this range cannot be compared to the range of the Tesla Model S, which is about 300 kilometers plus, so no match for that. Still, by the e-Golf, Volkswagen makes the electric car available for everyone. Well, it's still not that cheap, because the normal Golf starts at 17,000 euros in Germany, the electric Golf is double the price. But you can't really compare it one-to-one, because the e-Golf also comes with a lot of features on the exterior as well as on the interior. so it's kinda a fully equipped Golf already. On the interior, we can see in the front TFT screen how the recuperation works. It works on different levels and it basically means getting back the energy to the battery. So you have also this one pedal driving, you don't need to brake so much, because when you lift the throttle again, the recuperation already brakes the car. Filling up the car, well, it's not that easy, because you need a special loading station for your home and you need electric power right in front of your door or in your garage, and not everyone has that. The alternative are public loading stations, which are sometimes available at big companies, but also not everywhere. The charging lasts about 4 to 8 hours. As for the exterior, we got special alloy wheels here and also a very nice badge in the front. The electric engine is placed below the bonnet. However, the battery pack is placed at the bottom of the car. As for the general interior, it looks very clean, as we are used from Volkswagen. We got shiny dark elements as well as very well processed buttons and levers. Especially here in the e-Golf, we got B-color textile seats, as well as blue contrast stitches at the seats and also at the shifting lever. To conclude about the e-Golf, I found this driving feeling very relaxing, because you don't have the sound and you also got the nice acceleration as well as this one pedal feeling. So it's all in all a very calm drive. So for whom is this car actually? Well, you should consider buying a Golf, and you should consider buying the Golf in the highest trim level, then it fits to you. And you should be, for example, a commuter having a way to work from about 20 to 30 kilometers a day. And you should be willing to invest about 1,000 euros in a wall box set, including the installation. Volkswagen is offering that for you. And when this kind of features all accounts for you, then it's the right car for you. If not, you should maybe put it behind you and maybe invest in an electric car in 5 years or something like that. So it's up to your decision. And what do you think about electric car driving, and especially here the e-Golf? We are awaiting your comments on that, and see you next time in the next Autogefühl episode.